Good morning, everyone. I'm Andrew Barnett.
And I'm Greg Jones, and we're with Fiserv Digital Channels, and today we're going to do a demonstration using some wearable technology. So as we all know, wearables come in many different forms, such as watches, bracelets, glasses, and many others. And in 2014, the industry is actually expected to ship 3 times as many devices as they did last year. This is really exciting for us at Fiserv as we get to experiment with this technology and really try and understand how it's going to fit into the larger digital banking ecosystem. So today, Andrew is going to demonstrate using a Google Glass and a Samsung smartwatch, and all this functionality is based on our mobility platform, which is an excellent platform that is set up on all of our devices.
So thanks, Greg. I'm obviously pretty obsessed with mobile banking. That's why I'm wearing Google Glass on my face, to have a smartwatch on my wrist, and have a phone in my pocket. You guys are well aware of how mobile banking looks on the phone, but what we wanted to show you guys today are some of the use cases that we've developed for wearables, specifically the glass and the watch. So we'll go ahead and get to it, but one thing I wanted to mention before we start, a couple of months ago at Finovate Europe, we demonstrated the capability, our instant balance capabilities, or pre-login balance, where a user doesn't have to authenticate to see their account balances. They can just essentially use that command and get to them. So let's see how that looks on the glass. Okay, Glass, show my balance. And now it's obtaining my balances, making a host call, figuring out which accounts I've set up, and pulling the balances for those accounts. So there's my checking account balance, $752.80. I can slide like this and show you guys my savings account balance. So that's how instant balance looks on the glass, which we think could be a practical use for a wearable such as this. What else can I do with glass? It's connected to it's on my face, I'm wearing it, and it's connected to my bank account and payment details, so I obviously need to go buy something at the point of sale using a QR code. So that's what I'm going to do. So wearing all of these different devices, I need to at least look like I'm somewhat in shape. So I'm going to buy a pair of Nike running shoes at the point of sale using glass. So I take this to Greg, he's going to read these Nikes with the point of sale machine. I'm in my checking account already, so I'll select that. That'll go to pay. I have a bit of a sync issue. And then I'll just stare down this QR code, much like my 1-year-old son stares down strangers at the restaurant. And there, we've got it. My Nike Flyknit racers has picked up my Nike Flyknit racers. It knows what I bought. I've really just got to confirm that. So I will tap to confirm. I'll give you guys a second to see that. There goes my confirm screen, and we'll confirm that. And now it's verifying the payment. And so what's happening is it's debiting my checking account balance by $119.99, making the payment. What's happened is, you guys couldn't see this, I'm going to show you. My watch lit up and vibrated, indicating I received a notification to it. So let's see what that is. Let me just log in, get into my watch set up here. Can you guys see that okay? The notification, there's a new one there. I'll select that. It came from mobility, it's new. I'll select it again, you can see that it's new. Select it again. You can see it was at 11:01, it just triggered. And then checking account balance has fallen below set threshold of $700. Balance is now $630.81. When we showed instant balance below, you may remember my checking account balance was $752. This $119 payment for my Nike Flyknit racers knocked me below my set threshold, triggered an alert using Mobility's enterprise alerting engine, and sent that alert to the watch, which I think is a pretty real use case for an alerting engine, sending to the watch because of its immediacy. So that's another use case for wearables that we've seen. One final one I wanted to show you guys kind of expands off of what we did at Finovate last spring in San Francisco, where we showed the ability to tag receipts to transaction history line items. We've expanded that capability, and now you can tag actual objects to the line item. So even though I've got an alert, and even though I've got a line item that tells me where I spent the money, I may need an actual visual representation of what I bought with that $119. So I can tag that to the line item. So I just select tag, I look at it, and it takes a picture of the shoe that I just bought and tags it to my line item. So now I know I have an actual visual representation of what it is I just bought. So we'll tap to accept. Image has been stored, so that's making the association that I talked about. Now we're back to our balances, and you can see the balance is updated. So it's debited the balance from $752 to $630, knocked it below my $700 threshold, which triggered an alert to the watch. So there you have it. This is kind of where we see wearables going. We see it as another channel tied to the mobility enterprise platform. We already have phones, tablets. Now we're attaching two completely new form factors in the form of Google Glass and the watch to the mobility platform. We saw instant balances using Google Glass. We made a payment at the point of sale via QR codes using Google Glass. That payment debited our checking account balance below a set threshold, which triggered an alert to the watch. And then we tagged an image of what we actually bought to the transaction history line item, again, using Google Glass. So a few different use cases that we've experimented with and we think could possibly be realistic going forward. We're able to do this because we have an innovations lab in place. It's distinctly funded. There's a dedicated team. So all these guys do is think of new cutting edge technology and build prototypes such as this that we come and demo to you guys, quite frankly. So if you guys want to talk more to us about wearables, where wearables is going, what we're doing in our innovations lab, really the innovations pipeline, come see us at the booth. More than happy to talk through all of this with you guys. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.